From a general standpoint, I think that what you're looking at is the two basic aspects of leadership, which is professional competence and then personal qualities. The two of those and how they fit together, and again into a sort of a total package. If you're not professionally competent, it ain't going to work. But also personal qualities are very important, and some kind of blend into the professional side. But things like communication and a sense of empathy, the ability to articulate a philosophy or an approach. So there are these two basic areas, personal qualities and professional ability that I think we try to plumb to see if there's, see what's there. We've had pretty direct conversations with our candidates about, their recent experiences and specific things related to their coaching or managing history. So we've learned quite a bit.
Is Bobby Valentine a name that's being floated around? Is that a name is he eligible for this search?
Well, everybody's eligible. Yeah. You're eligible.
I don't think I'd make it, by the way. Maybe not past the first 10 minutes of the interview.
Well, you never know. I'm easily impressed on occasion. It's obviously a name that has floated. It's been discussed in the media, and I'd rather not talk about individual names at this point. But certainly, Bobby Valentine is a name that we have considered, and is a well-known possibility for us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about guys that haven't had big league managing experience. What do those guys have that maybe could be an advantage?
I think there is a value in having done it before. I don't think there's any question about that.
Sure.
But there's also value in already being a part of the Mets organization and having a familiarity with players on our major league roster, having a relationship with members of the existing coaching staff, knowing some of our minor league coaches and managers and what have you, having been in New York, either living in New York or experiencing the atmosphere here for a year or so. So there are other things that come into play that I think can counterbalance the lack of experience.
I know you're excited, but just your overall thoughts about putting together your front office now. I mean, obviously John Ricco's here, and he's going to be still assistant general manager. You bring on J.P. Ricciardi, you bring on Paul DePodesta. You've got 3 general managers in-house here, and then another guy, John, who's highly regarded as that type of mind. Just give me your impressions and your thoughts about what you've assembled here.
What I'm really excited about is what each of those individuals brings to the table. I mean, John, I've known John Ricco for a long time. I have a very high regard for John and for his potential in the game, and he's going to be very critical to us in terms of putting various systems together. JP he's always been a great evaluator and has a different take on that. And Paul, Paul's got a great history. I worked with him recently in San Diego, and I think that the mix of personalities and strengths, I'm very excited. And when I started thinking about this job, those are the 2 people that I thought about bringing in, and we're fortunate to have them both. And I think it's going to be a very dynamic environment here.